Oh, I've been muted the whole time. Little Father, it's all you. So this is what about? So for 8 minutes, so it's at 12. I really can't say 13 minutes, man. 13 minutes. That these two, I thank you for staying to watch or listen. Um, man, what this about? Like it's a whole 13 minutes of what about, Wayne? Yeah, and lessons, receive lessons on move. So as as I receive less on, I move on. So the message was I speak in parables. I don't mind doing it again. I speak in parables, and in me, I feel I am literally talking in the English that I felt that I heard y'all. Like who is y'all? I'm not trying to get on another subject, but if you want to get on another subject, just say y'all. Like it's really that easy. I don't see I don't see some type of perfect order of ABCs. Like, how can you have ABCs in perfect order if it's A through Z, and then you will say CAT. You'll go past A, go to C, go back to A, then go past C to get to T. And I'm like, is any of it in order? Like, but it's like music, right? Like your tone. That's how they'll say it to you too. To me, they talk to you just like this. It's your tone. Like you feel me? Like so your musical note of expressing a language from your throat. And I was also speaking on for 13 minutes how some people would say you don't talk to everyone like that. Like you don't speak to talk normal. Like that's how they be like speak it normally. Like and I'm like inside of me as I got through these 40 something years of mental experience. Um, I have watched y'all. I'm not trying to get off the subject though, even though I did anyway, just saying that. But I watched y'all do something called talking, or you're saying something, or you're doing something called communicating, you're translating, or you're conversating, and you mixing ABCs together, and sound come from something called your mouth. And and I'm like, like y'all not trying to get out the subject, right? But Wayne, when you say you're not trying to get out the subject, you are getting out the subject. Yeah, but I know that when you say y'all, I just know it. It don't look like it's like above all languages. It says, but how you put that up there in the language, Wayne? Yeah, you're gonna put a title above the all languages and say it says this in that language. Yeah, there is no way to really say it. It's, I mean, you could say it, but then that word is under the title. It's in that language. Yeah. So that's why I talk in parables, because to me, I heard y'all. I mean, I heard people talking. I just know y'all get me out the subject now. People that do that who was y'all in there a million times. I don't think I'm exaggerating the number either. I mean, maybe 100,000. Probably not. It probably is a million though, right? For real. But like literal, like I probably heard who was y'all a million times for real. It's probably not that many, but it's like it's that many for real, bro. But uh, I witnessed people doing something called living on Earth. I mean, living on Earth. See, that's normal talk. Like to me, that's normal talking you and normally speaking with you, having a general conversation. See, I can talk like I'm educated. I mean, I could talk like I'm normal because I don't watch y'all for 40s. I mean, I done had a mental experience, something called life on Earth with y'all. Like, and I just been sitting there just watching y'all. I mean, in English, I just I have been having a lot of moments of sitting in a position or area, um, chair or any kind of furniture, um, observing you all in this beautiful life on Earth. I could, man, but I can feel how like I feel cute inside. Like I feel like I'm talking to you cute. What you mean by that, Wayne? I feel like I'm just copying your teacher, or nurse, or not necessarily yours, maybe on a movie I've seen. I don't know if you've seen it. Um, the one behind the desk sign here. I'm just copying that cute stuff where you feel like like the puppy get a lot more attention than the mother that give birth to the puppy. The puppy's so cute that it I mean the mother had got that at one time. Um, but it's like that new puppy and the mother that had it is, that's just Betsy or Wilma. I mean, who named their dog Wilma? I mean, I don't know, man. There's so many names. But Ruth, right? Tell the truth. Okay. So the puppy is get talked to like it's cute. Like to me, that's the same thing as sign here. Like, good evening, welcome. How was your day? The weekend, Thanksgiving dinner. What you have? What's your It's not always like that. It's like my nigga. What's up, bro? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, boy. We went up that way, bro. Like it's that too. Like that's still cute talk. To me, that's still cute talk. Like I think I'm cute talking like with y'all, like for real, all my life, for real. Cause that's all it ever was to me. I mean, if I could put a label above something, you just can't put a label above in any language. Because what you're saying it is in that language, it's in that language. So you really can't take magic. That's probably why we don't get what you're saying when I'm over there with y'all. I mean, I'm over there with us. That's probably why we don't be getting what you're saying, bro, because you saying it's magic in the language that it's in. Yeah, I probably wouldn't get it either. But see, it's all feeling. So what about, right? Water about, water under the bridge, water about. So what about? The less I receive, I move on. So y'all, them, I'm not saying necessarily you or you that speak, I don't know. I'm gonna try to say this normal. You that's talking about the Bible, Hollywood, um, what's they call that? Meta. They got physics, metaphysics. Um, they got if you ain't got, they got you should be. You that's doing all that explaining of these things and um spiritual growth, new age, or what else? Tarot card. I'm gonna try to go to something living. What what people feel is living. A wooden cross. Um, or mathematics. Like, how y'all gonna say this stuff to people that don't know how to read? Like, what about great grandma that don't comprehend English or any language? Like, how y'all gonna say this stuff to newborn children? Talking about, oh, they born smart. I mean, I'm not saying they not. I'm saying, like, can you imagine your mama? Well, see, if you grow up on it, then you gonna imagine it, right? But say you didn't grow up on something called what they call that metaphysical. Like, how you gonna explain metaphysics to your grandma? Some of you, not all of you. I'm not talking to you people. Listen, to all these rich people, and not talking to you. Or I am. Like, what about the people that's on the side of the road? That's so grateful for $1 or more, and they don't mind standing there for hours on end. What, like, how y'all gonna say this stuff to them? I think now, if it's you, I'm talking about you, right? Y'all trying to lead the people that don't comprehend the language, even though they might talk or they talk English. I'm trying to say it normal. Even though they talk English too, there's some people that don't comprehend nothing they saying. There's some people that don't comprehend anything you're saying. So y'all trying to lead them out. Y'all that have a purpose. You claim you under God, or you claim you with God, and you have a purpose that God has given everyone a purpose. Y'all that's talking this talk, how y'all gonna express this stuff, all this new age and metaphysics and what NASA doing and saying, what the Bible really say in the Greek, and like, how y'all gonna talk to them people that don't know how to read, that don't comprehend what you saying, even though they like, hey, how you doing? Fine, have a good day, and that's probably all they know. And the only truth they know is the truth is that truth that they're walking in. So y'all just gonna leave the people out that don't comprehend English. He say if a fool, he say if a fool is a fool, let him be a fool. Still, if a man be foolish, let him be foolish. Still, if a man be wise, let him be wise. Still. So I'm not here to, but then I am, right? Like I am here to point out to those, if you have the patience to get through 13 minutes of nothing at first, and another 13 of what I did for the 13 minutes because I forgot my mic was muted. And literally, right? Like and get to this what about, to this what this is about, or what about, because the less I receive, I move on, right? As I receive less, move on. So this what I'm moving on. I'm moving on how my people, if I think that's what I would call them, like, right, my people tell theyself what I feel. Now, yeah, I got to say I feel because they gonna be like, how you know the way they be talking to me? How you know? And you think you know everything? Like they be saying it almost like you always win. What, Wayne? This what you feeling they doing? I feeling like, and I'm and I'm not trying to win. I don't want have nothing to do with that. But it can be taken as um, it comes out this. this nice brother talked to Hoover damn much, right? And this nice brother ain't saying that. It's crazy. Like, like see, I be so grateful that I can thank you, Father, for making it where I can talk like this and I could just keep on talking and it's like I shouldn't be in trouble with no one because man, we don't get what you saying. I mean, I know because I learned to talk. The Lord knows when I was growing up, man, and I was trying to talk like them. I would try to copy them, and they'd get so mad at me. And I found out that if you say it like this, then it's like, man, like I'm like, hey, like for real life. I'm like, you all right? They like, yeah, what? Like, I'm saying something that they say, but I ain't saying it the way they said it. I done changed it up because they'll get mad if they hear me say it. If they hear me say it the way they say it. Yes. So I don't found another way to say it, which is cute. And I'm like, hey, you all right? Like they like, yeah, I'm fine with like like real life. I'm having a mental experience. Like real life. Like this stuff's literal, man. Like that. I mean, I was sharing truth like that. Like if they cared about me enough and they look back, they'd be like, man, this man left clues like literally everywhere. That's how you looking at me. That's why you can't hear me. He said, Jesus, a prophet is not honored in his own hometown, for the people will not listen to a man they know. Yeah. So they can't hear you because of how they look at you. It's complete. It's not what a man is saying. It's what's in his heart. And that's why I can feel no matter how much people want to say what book written first and what and why I feel why he would say get away from me. I never knew you. I feel why. Cause when you got lame people that you love, like Jesus, and you got this room wars and rumors of wars going on over here or over there, and some of these people, maybe wolves and sheep clothing, right? Some of these folks are y'all, the y'alls that's doing it. That is, um, gonna come up with them talking about metaphysics and get your own business and whatever else. How the book is in the Greek, and you're trying to talk to people that never did comprehend you, or you probably not trying to at all. I don't know, but you're trying to talk to people that could never comprehend you. So how would you share these great messages? All of you, like now I see what the letter to the churches is for, and to all those seven churches. Why, how, or why? Like it is what he said it is. I see, and that's why I can go with it. And some people might feel like they're not a part of this, trying to express um these words, even though your children do come out smart. But ask them, ask them when they get older. Some of you probably can ask you that got grandchildren now. You probably can ask your child, not the grandchild. Ask them later. Like, did you know English when you first came to Earth? Like, ask them. I mean, can you even ask them like that? Because you said it in that language. That's why I think people don't get what I'm saying because they'll get, I ain't talking from, it sounds like I'm talking English. I mean, some broken, word salad English to something, right? It sounds like it don't because I'm not talking to you in English. I'm talking to you in the way that I talk to them. But because I guess I'm not cute enough, like Sandhead, brother Sandhead, I'm not. Well, when you feel he cute to us, I mean, I'm trying to stand over there with y'all. Yep. I feel if I'm standing over there with y'all, that he sound cute to us. I'm telling you. A whole bunch of them. I ain't gonna give you all the names I feel. It's a whole bunch of them. What brother say his is the perfect example. Bro, how you gonna tell you that's like him or seek to not saying you think about him. I don't know how to say this, but some of y'all got similar things going on, and I'm just comparing it to that character, right? And because I never seen him a day in my life. It's a character on YouTube. Acting these character, same character, which some would say you doing it right now, Wayne. Yeah, but I know y'all ain't gonna let y'all that's doing it. Y'all be listening to it, but y'all ain't gonna let people know y'all be listening to me. But I'm telling them though, but they ain't gonna believe me. They're, they'll never believe you, Wayne. Like when you see that movie where they was talking to that guy, ain't nobody there, Wayne. You got to always put the disclaimers. Ain't no one on that screen. But the characters, that's why I call them characters. The character was expressing that he had this whistleblowing message, and he was coming to tell folks this whistleblowing message, and then another character, which is the same character because it's a TV, say to that character or itself, they'll never believe you, self or TV, hey TV, they'll never believe you, right? Like, and but the character tell the other character, I'm trying to say it normal. The character tell the other character they'll never believe you, right? So this character literally is saying they'll never believe you for real. They'll never hear you, Wayne. She's mine. The character say to the other character, she's mine, right? You feel me? What I'm saying? Literally, I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you. But I know some people gonna be like, this guy is etc. etc. I don't get a word he just said. Like you feel me? Y'all know it. But I'm telling you. And I'm not talking to you in English, right? Or broken, didn't graduate English. I don't know how to say it. The way I'm on, but I can see both sides. I can see those that I get what you said, Wayne. Yeah, you ain't talking to me. I'm not part of that y'all, but I know if I say y'all, Wayne, we gonna get out the subject. Yep, we sure is. You already know. You already know, right? So them that's over there acting, some really don't, but them act the only one to watch is you. Say it with me. The only one to watch is you. See, when you wake up to it, you like, man, if you could wake up to it, because I know I'm the only one to wake up to it. But if you can wake up to it, you know, you ask your children right back to it. You ask your children that you got grandchildren. You ask your child right now, did they know English when they first came to Earth? Like they call it Earth. They call this Earth. I mean, we on Earth. When you talk normal, where people can feel like, yeah, this guy he graduated. Like for example, right? Like, oh man, What's that one word that people be using? Speculating, bro. This just speculation, right? Like, so speech you late, son. Right? Speech you late, son. hmm So they knew to me in that word speculation or speak you late, son. Um, that they saying when you get to this point, son, you late. According to what they said, like to me, it's really there. But I know people don't study this much, and that's why I could tell those folks on the side of the road what y'all or them. They, the I, it's saying they is the I, They. They, the I. So I could tell them folks over there what y'all are saying because it's what they may know or not know you are saying it. That you understand how to spell. If you say yes, then you have been changed for $1. And which school you went to? I'm saying it like I'm asking you a question, but I'm not. People, man, it's amazing. You could take anything, like you could take anything you say and make it a question or not. Literally. So I guess when you learn to read in parables or hear in parables, again, like son is son. Which one did I say first? Whichever one you say. If you say SUN, I'm gonna say no SON. If you say SON, I'm gonna say no SUN. I'm gonna tell you right now what I'm gonna do with it. So which one did I say first? So when you start to read in parables again as a child, and you realize again that son is son, no matter when you in a relation, you in a relate son. So when you saying that, yes, a child, you say son like your mama got two sons, or you saying the sun is hot today. You say, and you hear it, and you will hear questions. What was questions, not questions. Like you got change for $1. That ain't no question. I mean, it's a question and it's not a question. Or which school you went to. Like that's not a question either, or it can be. And you start to read like DIME dime, like that's a question or not. And you start to hear parables again. Then I think you'll be able to talk to your great grandma and your newborn, no matter the age of the people. How you gonna take these words, even you Bible readers, Bible um users, to express the message of God? How you gonna talk to people that don't comprehend English? What about them? Y'all just gonna just lead them out? To me, some of them gonna they don't know how to say it to you, like I don't. They gonna be able to tell you more about true living word of God than you could ever speak out your mouth. But how to say it to you in a language, they may not know how to say it to you. To them, they're saying it to you. I'm saying it, but I know, to me, y'all that does those kind of things. You gotta make sure you say it nice, because everyone will get in like I'm the y'all you was talking about. Like it's sad when you in doing who was in the Lions Den. Why I can't think of the title, right? But the one in the Lions Den, and that's what it is. Like for real, you in a den full of lions, and you not talking. rich, Wayne. I'm talking about you, Wayne. We talking about you. Yep. And you not talking rich with cute, what you call cute and rich. And you don't talk like that. So cute and rich people don't don't get what you said. Some of them get mad. They'll start want to give you lessons and stuff on life. Start want to start giving you ideas on what you should be doing. What they always said. The dude with the book bag with the shades, big dude, bald headed dude, done probably seen them about. I don't want to say 100. I'm exaggerating the number, but if I say 100, well, a bunch of times when I didn't get my paycheck on the due date that was agreed upon, and that dude always back there with the bald head, with the shades, with the book bag, talking about I go in there and get my money. Now, see, he could be saying a question. He could be not saying making a statement, right? And he could have also been talking about going going in with God to get your money. So it's my choice to hear that, right? But it was my choice to hear what I heard. But I'm just saying, it sounds like a lot of people talking about go and get the money, the bag or something. And I'm like, how you gonna say that to people that don't comprehend you? Hey, grandma, if you're there. Oh, you miss me? I miss you too, ma. But I ain't finna speak on that. I found a way to say it without all kind of strange usage of it. Ugh. Find a nice way to say stuff. He showed me how to be nice. I mean, be loving to people. I'm not being condescending. I don't know what word to use. So many words for this stuff, man. Like, for real, love is why I care to say things in a way that I feel is loving. Um, and at the same time, cute and nice sometimes. Um, if you see me stupid, right? Like, I mean, it ain't hard to keep seeing me stupid. I don't know why a person would continuously realize. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they already realized it. I don't know what people feel, but they always let me know. Like, I think I'm realizing it right now, Wayne. Like, that's when you realizing it right now again. I mean, whatever you are to me, like, I don't have a name for it, title, but you are that to me. So if I'm stupid, hey, I don't know. I guess you want to let me know all the time. You know? Hmm. Okay, thank you. Um, sometimes I'm grateful. Like, I'm grateful when some people put me in a stupid basket or wherever that is. I feel you should never wake up again realizing that I am ever. Somehow it's like they realize it again or something. But I thought you already knew though. Like, because whatever you are, I don't have a title. To me, you are that. I love you, Father. You showed me how to say this stuff to where it shouldn't be. I feel because what it is knowing how to spell. Yeah, it's word tone alchemy, mixing tones together, and you get all kind of effect. Like you could tell them in that language, Wayne. Yeah, I could tell them mixing all kind of letters tones together, and you get all these multiple effects. And this why I came to do this, right? That's why I came to say this. My loved one, to me, now I have to say to me because they be like, "How you know that?" Right? I always get off the subject because it's just like I could hear them. Like right now, if they was in the room with me, they'd be like, "You think you know everything? How you feel you know all that?" Like I don't even finish what I'm saying. Like I try to explain it. You want to come out here and think you gay? You always this. Why you? I'm like, man. Like, can I please answer your question? Yeah, why you when you shouldn't when you did your thinking. You man, Lord, I love y'all. I love y'all. I mean, like, okay, okay, okay. I love you. I love you. Okay. I'm not talking cute, Pete. I am being loving for real. Okay. Our Lord, our Father, He knows. He knows. Oh, He knows. thank, thank you for light and shine on me. Thank you, so great Father, who art in heaven. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day. But my people, they done took this language in that's not their own. If they read the Bible in the language they done took, right? They felt they serious too. Like, yeah, yeah, that is true for you. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and decide and I'm like, but you want to? No, it's not that I want to, but I'm gonna go ahead and go on over. I don't know what want means. This is why I learned to talk like this with people, man. Because I think I'm saying what you would say it is, but then I find out, nah, that's not what I want. And you going over there to get it? Yeah, and nothing can stop you. Like, I'm not saying I want to stop you, but wait till tomorrow. Like, wait till tomorrow, next week. Like, wait a couple years. Maybe you won't even do it. And it's like, no, if I feel that is, then I'm going ahead. I don't know. Feel like you want to do it to me. I don't know though. I don't know what you saying. I really don't. I don't know you. Like I'm really trying not to get in your way, spiritually, physically, or this language that ain't even ours. Mm, I love you. I think I'm saying it, but I don't know. Thank you. I call him great one. They call him God. Call him Father, Abba, um, Almighty. Great. Thank you. Thank you for walking with me and talking with me, helping me. That Wayne, you really don't know what this person is saying and want and going over there to get it anyway, no matter. Ain't got nothing to do with each other inside of them. You're right. It probably don't. Like won't it don't got nothing to do with that. I don't even think I'm saying it the way they would say it. They saying it the way they would say it. It feel like to me, if I was saying it, I'm saying I want that. Like I'm saying I'm feeling that I want it. It feel like I want it. For example, when your mama will bite you, right? And I don't like getting upset when people now this is an act. This like the apostle, this is an act. Okay? Wayne, your mama a bite you. And to act out the character like, oh, Hell, no, you didn't say that about mama. Or like, and I don't like feeling like this. I don't like finding out you said that, and now I gotta check on you and make sure you don't say it again or say it around me. Uh, and I don't want this, and I don't like this feeling, but I'm gonna feel it. It sound like it feel like I want that. I don't know though. I don't know how to talk to people. To me, it feel like I want it. I don't want to step in this dog poop. I don't like stepping in. But if they lay that dog poop right there where I don't like it, I'm finna step right on in it anyway. It feel like I want to, no matter how mad I look, like I don't want to and I don't like it. It feel like I want that. Mm-mm. But I don't know what people thinking. I don't know what these words, and that's why I feel like it is matching. Because if you don't say the right song, like your tone, it's your tone. What they say? It's your tone, right? And and if you ain't toning this stuff, these ABCs in the correct level and the correct um order, like order, order, okay. Like it's like if you don't sing this song a certain way, boy, people can't move or they can move, literally. Like mm, I can't put magic above it because magic is in that language. But child, you should like magic, like for real. I don't see no correct conversation. I see if you put these tones together in a certain way, you get a certain effect or not. Whatever, y'all. And since people don't get that, Wayne see us as magicians. Yes, like he trying to talk for us and everything. We don't want to talk to him like that because then yeah, because it's time to start revealing. Like it's time for you to step up and go ahead and start saying it yourself. Well, yeah, that's probably why y'all dance all the way around that part. That you feel like we know how to spell. Yeah. And you feel like we understand how to spell, some of us. Yep. And you feel like we'll tell you that we know how to spell and we understand how to spell our name and all that. We'll tell you. Yep. And you feel like we know how to form letters and make something called words to sentences and so on. And we'll tell you that we doing. Yep. You feel like we magicians. Yep. Sure do. I don't see no correct order, so some type of order, like perfect order. I mean, I see it because it's like if you don't do it, it's like you get put out the party. You want to get put out the party, poop it. Like after a while, if you realize it, and God with you, which is love, and you love, like you'll be walking through this with salvation and mercy and grace, and He'll show you how to walk through this thing, and you'll realize it that this stuff is knowing how to spell. This is knowing how to spell. This is exactly what they telling me they doing. And then they come and talk to me and talk all around the magician part. Like they don't even introduce what they do, right? They're talking to you in something called English. Yeah, they're introducing themselves as someone that know how to spell. Maybe. Some people talking don't know how to spell. They say they don't. They don't know how to spell that good. Maybe they don't know how to spell at all. But it seems like the shame just take over. Not being lame is what I feel the whole world is running from. The whole world running from being lame. So even if they don't know how to spell nothing, but the name, maybe a few things, they'll say a little bit. Not that good. Whatever, y'all. But they know how to talk though. They know how to say these words, and you see effects like the people that run, the people that's respected. I'm gonna say it normal. The people that's respected, the ones that respect them, they give them compliments and stuff. I see it. Like they can move or they can't move. Like somebody that would normally move, like if you say, or me, if I say me, if I say a certain thing to this certain someone, man, they'll go crazy. If that one over there that get respect, that run thing, I mean, get respect, and and they say same thing that I said or worse, that person that just sit there. Like I've seen this in real life. Like, well, I'm sitting there thinking of you. I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, now they finna get it. They just sit there and say something like I said, and they said something worse than I said, and what I said. They finna get it. They finna get it on the inside, but I'm sitting still watching a commercial, watching what's on TV. You know, I'm just sitting there, but on the inside, I'm like, they finna get it. They finna get it. They finna get it. And then I look over there, and they just sitting there like a tamed animal. And I'm like, wow. So this person right here runs shit, right? I mean, they get respect. You try to talk to you normal, and like like the person on the side of the road, he could comprehend me. So I can't help but see through this mental experience that this is knowing how to spell. I mean, I don't even think you can put a title above it because it's in that language. I can't put a title. Maybe y'all can. I can't say you. I can't put a title above what this is because I'm gonna use that language to express it, which you, to me, I feel you can't do. You're gonna find the title up there, then look down in the language and find the same damn title. To me, it's all of it. Like it's the whole thing. Like the whole thing. What about? But I know most don't get me. Some of them probably like, the way I did a little editing here and there, but I know most people don't get me. And I try to talk loving the whole time. Lord knows. Whew. Well, you know how many people like if you go through 30 something years, me, and you talk a certain way, like the people that talk around you, and they always go crazy. But then you start talking like Opie Taylor, for example, and then it's almost like you got a dog. You tell them sick them, and they sick them, and you tell them to sit, and they sit, and it's like you learn how to talk sit language, and you learn how to talk. Or I did. I learned how to talk sit language where the dog don't want to bite on me. The ones I love, I tell them how it works, but they get more mad at me. And that's what so. And I'm like, wow, I'm finna tell them what this is. I'm finna tell them how it works. I'm finna show them how it works. And then they like, they they go more crazy. Like, oh my goodness, right? You remember Wayne when you used to tell your friend, your game friends, you used to tell them not to do a certain move on the game, or you tell them why don't they add this to their moves on the game, and they just couldn't listen to you. I remember, and I would just I realized I say I wonder why he's still doing that. Like, why is he still doing that? Talking about he gonna win something, and I just keep on winning. I think I am. Who knows who knows who job is whose, and I tell them I say, man, you might want to try this, man. I guess they might think I'm talking junk or something. Like I'm talking junk, like they like, man, I'm gonna get you out of this game, bro. I'm and And I'm like, man, you might want to try this because I don't like to win all the time when you just doing one little cell, you just press one button. It can get to the point you just press one button and win. and and I'm like, let me help him out. Like, man, like, bruh, like you ain't gonna play with me no more if I just keep winning this easy because it feel easy to me. So I tell him, so I say, man, why don't you try this, man? It'll help you get around this. Or it'll help you to get around. At first I was talking in code. It'll help you get around. Well, I was saying it, but I just said it silently. I said this silently, but I said get around. This silently. So he ain't listen, or he didn't. Maybe he heard me, but it's his job not to listen. Who knows what people doing? And so I just keep winning. And I'm like, well, let me just straight tell him. So I straight tell him that when you jump like this, or when you do like this, in your it's a pause in your controls where you can't really do nothing. So so when you're doing that, it's like an open doorway for this. And it's like he still couldn't hear me, or he heard me. It was just his job, not you know, not hear me. So so I just keep winning, right? Then one day it come, man, here I go, man. You want to get on the game, really? Like, nah, man, bro. You keep winning, bro. Like ain't really doing that, man. I like them other kind of games, really. Like I like, yeah, I can see if you had some sports up in here. Yeah, okay. So after a while, I know you can't play with me no more. Just like the special someones. It's the same thing to me. They we want to play whatever game they playing. I feel and. I play the game with them, and they got to get away from me forever. Like, yeah, I'm like, oh man, I already know. It's like when you winning and you're not trying to win, you don't want to have nothing to do with winning. I thought we was doing this together. I thought we was playing the game together. I ain't know it was somebody winning and somebody losing, and I didn't know that was really going on in people's hearts, like for real. Like that was going on in their heart for real. I thought we was playing the game. Like I'm like, what they got to do with anything? And well, they would say some things to me, man. I don't even know if I can say it on YouTube. I mean, you can, Wayne, but yeah, I don't know if I feel the need to or want to say it on YouTube. But they would say some things to me, like if I said it to certain people, to some people, a lot of people, man, they'd be ready to go crazy for real. Like, but I ain't going crazy over there because I don't see no reason. It's just out the blue craziness. Like, but I was telling them how to win, right? Like I was telling them how to get past it. They didn't want to listen to me, right? So I figured out the parable that if I was to ask them, don't, it makes sense. It's cute, right? I'm talking cute. If if I was you, I wouldn't jump off houses on my head. Like I wouldn't jump off on my head if I was you. Well, I just could just tell them if I was you, I wouldn't just smear dog stuff on my face unless I like it. And if I like it, then sure. But I wouldn't just do it if I was you. They still can't hear. So I felt like if whatever you tell them, they gonna do the complete opposite. Like literally, like look like magic to me. I mean, it look like knowing how to spell to me, and that's why I don't see it as normal talking. I don't see it as that. Or it is, right? I'm the one supposed to take it wrong. Like sorry. My mama say sorry mean no good. So when I got out there in the world and people was they was sorry all around the place. I mean, they were telling people they were sorry. They was telling their children, tell them you sorry, and they were telling me. And I decided that I guess I'm gonna change this from what my mama said is. My mama say sorry mean no good, right? So I'm gonna change it to this. Oh, I'm so shameful. Oh, what I have done in your sight, and you have witnessed me, and I have witnessed myself being sorry. Oh, I never, ever, ever want to be like this in the sight of myself or you too, Wayne. Ever again. I'm sorry, Wayne. Oh, yeah. So after so long, right? So many years go by, narration, right? 3 years later, present day. Um, I'm sorry again for the 20th time, Wayne. Oh, I'm so sorry. And one day it kicked in what mama said. She said, stop telling me you sorry, boy. Sorry, that's the only time she really called me boy when I'm doing something stupid, I guess. Stop saying you sorry, boy. Sorry mean no good. And that clicked in my head, and I'm looking at these people that tell me they sorry for 20 years, 20 moments, 20 years, 20 months. Just sorry all throughout the year, just sorry all day, every day, just sorry. And I'm like, dang, these people telling me they no good. Like, like, hey, I can't even get mad at them. Like, I can't even trip on them or nothing. They telling me they sorry. Like, where my mama from? Sorry mean no good. And a lot of people know it. They be talking about that sorry donkey brother and nice brother. They be like that sorry bite you. Um, and to me, they be nice brothers and bitches all the time. That ain't the part. That ain't what they talking about. They talking about what they do is sorry, and which is no good. So they all very well know, Wayne. We are sorry, Wayne. Wayne, we're sorry. Oh yeah, I can't even get mad at you. I can't even. Hell know the game, bro. Oh, oh man, this done turned into this. I ain't mean for it to turn, but hey, it's gonna turn into what it is. Yeah, it all go together. It's what about. Yeah, and you expressing how this stuff is, knowing how to spell. It's just like you ask them, Wayne, ask them. Y'all know how to spell? Yeah, told you. It is that. It is. It is. It's what you're being told the whole time. It is. Everyone could be acting like they don't know they magicians, or they don't know they magicians at all. Some of them acting. Some of them have no clue they know how to spell, though they know. They mixing tones together. Call it A through Z or ABCs, which is their tone. And now their tone got a label above it called an A. And a K and a label is above their tone. And they understand how to spell. It's literal. Yep, it is. It is what they saying it is. They give you know how to spell before you even start spelling. Like what you mean? They say, let's show you how to spell it. For example, they say, do you know how to spell it? For example, Well, I'm gonna show you how to spell it. For example, right? Before you even found spelling, right? They was already telling you was already being told what it is before you even knew how to even spell it. So it's almost like them people saying they sorry, just like it. Like you can't even get mad at it. No, can't even get mad at it because they tell it. You see how this checkerboard madness. Ain't that a video game or something? Like, yeah, this checkerboard madness is going on through these word tone mixtures, mixtures of your tone, Wayne, and and their tone. They mixing it up, which is alchemy, and they get fired like you can spell it, Fire. They get ice, ICE. They get water, WATA. They get earth, or what they would call it, ether, ETHER. Like they really is getting, they really is using it. They using the ETHER. They using the COLD. They using HOT. They using VACUM. They using STAFF. Like it's all right. It's all sitting right there. They spitting fire. They talking cold or they breath stink. Um, that was shocking. You see all them elements in what them people's talking about. They said they speaking all kind of elemental talk. So you can mix them ABCs up and get ICE. You can mix them ABCs up and get HEAT. You can mix those ABCs up and you get all kind of effects. Like alchemy. It is alchemy. And these people want to walk around and and act like they magicians or they don't know they magicians. No, it's just simply knowing how to spell. You just yeah, yeah. Well, why y'all get so pissed off or not, or so happy or not? Why? Well, what you asking? I probably wouldn't know what I was asking you either, but I know what I'm feeling. Like, why y'all get mad when people don't? I don't want to say mad. Like, it's almost like you missing out if you don't get a business and get rich. I mean, you don't really say like me, but it's kind of like me. So I don't know. I'm telling myself, but why you ain't getting it, or you should. You you can't do without when you're not. You're just gonna end up like why y'all feel like that? Like why y'all feel y'all need to give people them kind of message for me? Magic. I mean, knowing how to spell. And all of you probably know you magicians. I'm the one that don't know. You all know you magicians. I mean, you all know that you know how to spell. I'm the late bloomer or whatever they call it, late bloomer. The one getting roasted, literally, spiritually and physically. Um, yeah. So to me, if you know and your madness is fake, in your happiness is fake. If you know you're a magician, So you can't do nothing to me. For one, when you realize you is you, right? Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness. All these things should be added unto you. So when you know you is you, and you know they don't really want me. Yeah, they don't want you to, cause who else gonna witness their foolishness but you? Watts. They call it water or water or what. So the only one is you that know how to spell. That spelling was made for you. Say it with me. Spelling was made for you. They will, Wayne. Watch. They gonna be mocking all the stuff. They gonna be mocking all the stuff you saying. I already know. They always do. You know the little side cheerleaders that be on the side. They do a little mocking here and there, but not like them. The ones that they don't run shit, but they get respect, but it's like a false respect because there's something else running shit. Like like it took a laxative. Um, it's something else running. Yeah. So I know these little side chicks, they just there just to be, just to do a little mock, the cheerleaders, and then those other folks, they the ones that be saying all the stuff I be saying. They be saying that out like this right here. This right here, what I said right there. They be talking like they so mad, but only I can see it. So and then people be like, they're crazy. You hear some of the things that these people say. They only saying it to you though, Wayne. I know. They said, you hear some of the crazy things he think that we think he said, but we know he's saying something not crazy. Uh-huh. As he said it clear as day. Uh, did we come to Earth knowing this language? All of us gonna say no. So why? I don't know. I'm having a mental experience. I don't have to receive an answer. I'm not saying it as if you're in trouble or you're gonna miss the bus or you won't win the sweepstakes or I'm not saying it like you're gonna miss out on something or you're so horrible or none of that. I'm just having a mental experience, right? Like, and why? Because you are energy, Wayne. You engine. You said, Wayne, that's how they gonna say it to you. What? They gonna say, you said you engine. Like, they go, well, at one moment they wake up and it's like, who, you not. You gonna feel it's me, though. You ain't gonna know it's me. You gonna feel it's you, Wayne. Like, you know it's me. But you gonna be trying to tell your senses, nah, I ain't Wayne. Like, you gonna be trying to tell yourself, but you gonna feel like Wayne. Like And I already know because I'm sitting right there waiting on you. I love you so much that I'll be sitting right there waiting on you. Hey, they thought they liked caviar, right? They thought they liked fish eggs. Some of them do. They thought they like, I don't know, eating from the dumpster. I don't know, for example, they thought they like entertainment. Just tell them. They thought they like entertainment. Just say it. Yeah, okay. You ain't got to give them the dumpster part. They thought they like entertainment, so I waited on. I say one day they'll wake up and see I'm Alex. Like I'm Alex. Yeah, I will been waiting on you. When you stay in truth, real truth. Now I'm saying this in a language. I think I'm saying this in English, but I'm not saying this in English. When you stay in real truth, you will know all truth. I don't even want to say what they are. You know, they say the truth will set you free, but you will know all truth, and you will know where you're coming from, and you will know where you. It's not in English. I I ask you, I ask you, stop looking for truth. Those that think they comprehend me talking English, a Spanish person might not be over here listening to this, but or whatever other language. But you, um, stop looking for truth in English, and then you'll know all truth. When you kind of know yourself, then you will be known, and you would know that it is you who is the sons of the living Father. But if you do not know yourselves, then you dwell in poverty, and it is you who is that poverty. Jesus Christ parable, or Jesus. You speak some of these parables, and I spoke some of these parables in some of these groups, right? And they like, hey man, that was deep. And I say, that's yeah, Jesus said that. And they'd be like, womp, womp, womp. Like oh, like a name. How can his name be so powerful, right? How can it can like cut people's senses off to to truth of their life? Like they could cut their senses completely off just hearing Jesus. Just hearing these tones, man, this is spelling. Just mixing these tones together. You mix the tones together in the word Jesus come out. Like and these people, all this effect will come over them, and good and bad. Like it look like that tree, right? It look like that tree. These good and evil feelings will come over people, and just hearing the tone. And it's sad. It's like your tone been taken over, like for real. Like your tone done been taken over, which is understand how to spell. Or you under the letters, right? Your J is under the letter J. Your tone. My tone is, man, I'm standing over this stuff. Man, I can see I'm literally standing over every page I read. Like literally. And but we standing under the letter J. Um for ja, like your tone, even just saying J, right? Well, your tones get taken over, which is under. I know people can't see that this stuff is little. It is. It's what they telling you it is. I mean, they ain't playing with you. Like they ain't playing with you. But you know it's cute. It's cute. You know how to spell. Think you comprehend these people. Um, you think you comprehend this stuff. You telling yourself everything anyone's saying, including me, right? You telling yourself what I'm saying. But if you can feel it in your heart, you feel this is knowing how to spell, huh, man? It is. Like it's what they telling me it is. And and I'm telling myself, because I went to investigate. I went like I'm finna have a mental experience with this. I'm finna see like is this really spelling? Like I didn't want to hear it myself, though. I was telling myself, the one in me was telling me, Wayne, you and your family under spells, huh? like, like the world is against you, Wayne. Like when you hearing this thought that's greater than you, like man, what you talking about, bro? Like what are you talking about? Under spells. And my mama went and told me that. She went and told me, well, she is. But they were saying they was gonna show you how to spell and get your spelling words right. They was telling. Hmm, they telling? Like they telling me? Like it's me that don't want to see that thing. This stuff. Let me see how this stuff is. All right, well, I'm telling you right now. Like I'm telling you what it is. But you gonna need to see for yourself because you don't want to realize that these nice people is being nice to you. Like you courteous and providing a service and you don't want to see. You see it, you just like nah, no way. Like it should be. And and over time on your mental experience journey, you have put this stuff together and you like, well, you telling me it's your tones. Yep. You mix your tones together and you can have friends in that. Oh yeah? Say what? But I thought it was the way I move, right? No, Wayne, people don't read like that. You can say read it, say it to them. They're gonna be thinking about books and stuff. They they read like that, but they don't call it reading. They call it they see it. So you saying the way that I mix these tones together, high and low and ORDER, and determines if I can have friends or not. Like pretty much. You don't see it? You would you like to? You remember? I'm gonna just say it this way, Pete. You remember when you want to try to use the bite your word with certain people? Yeah. Where they at? Gone? Yep. Some of them left right away. Some of them you ain't see no more after you said that. Yeah. Yep. So you don't want somebody around you. You said in ORDER, and then miraculously, in a miracle type of way, they'll just get away from you. It determine if you have friends or not. Wow. Feels like it is, Wayne. Oh, feels like it. It look like dog training, don't it? It do. It look like you blowing a whistle that only certain people can hear. Foolishness. It's all foolishness. Well, you're using the word foolish in that language. Yeah, and ain't no way to really say it. It just is. Probably why a lot of people can't hear you, Wayne. You're using the language that you're talking to tell them what something is when there is no title above it. Yeah, it's like it's from out of nowhere. Literally, just came from out of nowhere. Sound like evasion, but you can't title it. It feel like it. It feels like that, but you can't title it that. Hmm. Hmm. Wayne saying it. Yeah, he's saying it, but why he saying it like that? Cause y'all, um, I love you. Cause I love you, and um, hmm, you know how they show you the movies with Checkerboard Madness? Well, they ain't show it to you. They show them to me. You ever heard those stories about Checkerboard Madness? Checkerboard Madness, Wayne. I mean, I'm saying it right. Like I'm saying, it. Oh my people, there is real life. Oh, wake up, come out of the world. I'm choosing you out of the world because you're not of the world. If you was of the world, you would see this. What I'm about to say, clear as light. They would take you in and love you. And that checkerboard madness, they would hmm, it would be a group of actors characterizing a hound dog. I don't need to say no more. They call them trolls. Patrolling. Patrol. Patrolling hound dog. Catch a freebie. Checkerboard madness going on. Period. You know why that sound like a video game? It might have been something. Checkerboard madness. But I'm asking those that can hear me. What about the ones that don't comprehend English? They talk English, but they don't comprehend a word any of us saying. And those that know how to read I mean, or pronounce the word, but don't know what none of it means. Shouldn't your God, what about blind people? But shouldn't your God know how to talk to all people? That's like the key right there. That's the key. Like what we all can read. I know one thing we all can read. I mean, see. We all can see sky. Now, what about the blind man, Wayne? He can see sky too. I can show you something that you probably can back off of me because you're gonna be like, I know how you're supposed to be. You know how some people see spirits or ghosts or Native Americans or all kind. One dude say he seen cartoons going in his refrigerator or some shit. Right? Like, you know how some people see stuff and you don't, or other people didn't. Okay, so a blind man can see the sky or see sky, it's just not the way you see it. Like you might not seen that ghost or spirit they see. It's easy to talk around people's heads so you won't be debating them. You feel what I'm saying? So what's another thing? Even a blind man can feel like these are the laws of God, which is things will fall to the ground when let go, right? Or things will sit there when not risen up, um, which is a law, right? So you could put in, you could take out, which is take out, put in. So as you putting in, you're taking it out. And as you're taking it out, you're putting it in. So when you unscrew, you screw. So when you see these laws from God that's gonna be followed no matter what, like no matter what. The water will always gather in one place, like literally in your face. So when you read that truth that lives, you will know you will know nothing but truth. And it's not in English. If a tree is in English, it's in Mandarin, it's in Cantonese, it's in French, it's in Swahili or whatever language I ain't ever heard of that it exists about. That tree in all languages, if it's in one language, tree ain't in English, ain't nothing in English or any language. That man speaks out his mouth. The only one talking is man. Man, the only one claiming he's saying something, which is under knowing how to spell, understand how to spell. Man. It's hard when it's hard to wake up to what you know is there, but man, somebody would have been. I was like that when he was telling me and my family understand how to spell. I was like, man, well, I ain't going for that. Like, it's gonna, take you a little while, and unless some people I think they know it, they on their job, but some people don't know, and you don't want to see it, like you don't want to investigate it because how you looking at it, it can't be true that I know how to spell. Nigga, this man named Wayne Engine, thinking he Jesus, trying to tell people they understand how to spell it. Trying to tell people they know how to spell their name and stuff. Like, man, that shit crazy. Like, who gonna be trying to tell people that they they went to which school? I mean, which school they went to, and he trying to tell people that we got change for $1. We ain't never had no money, and in our pockets and try to tell us this stuff like, I know, I feel you. I would be over there too if I were educated in the world and where someone else came up with measurements like this right here should, man, I say so many things that should just tear stuff down like it, the Tower of Babel, the falling and language is confused, right? With your foot, if you don't have a 12-inch foot, like somebody came along and made your foot 12 inches, right? Like, and if you don't say 12 inches, some people gonna be kind of frustrated with you, like you don't know anything. Like, what's did you go to even go to school? You don't know a foot is 12 inches. Like some people might go off on you, or at least try to break it down to you and assure you that you must. Because if you want this to be correct on this level, yeah. And like your whole foot done been taken over. Like a foot is yours is a foot. And that right there should just show you something that ain't my measurement. Nope. That ain't my ruler. Oh, you know anyone with you might have a brother or something, you know, someone 12-inch foot person, They probably talking about his foot. Um, but if your foot not 12 inches, then I'm not trying to tell you to go in them schools, teach your children how to go off on these people, I mean, you want to be loving and cute, you know. Not saying you want to be. Some people ain't gonna appreciate this one. They gonna be gnashing their teeth. Like I understand how to spell. Hey, I mean, I'm in the way, bro. Yeah, I want to say you really can't get mad, but you were telling yourself what this stuff mean in the first place. So I don't know. Maybe you can. Like, um, I don't know, bro. Like the mind dictionary usage to me, it look like we use a dictionary to inflate our mind with more knowledge. I mean, it look like to me we could just say the stuff to each other. Mm-hmm. Guess where you start wondering, like ing and er and de and un, and you start seeing these two little few words beginning and after all these words, and you realize you ain't stupid. You just don't might not know what shun is, like shun or or and ruh and re and duh and day and calm and con. And if you don't, I guess if you don't know what that stuff means, then you really can't hear what's being said. It's like you really can't hear that you are being told every step. It's like false prophet. What you mean, Wayne? Well, according to what being said to you and what you are getting and complaining at the same time. I don't know if you're complaining. I think some people call it complaining. That's why I'm using that. But whatever you might feel wrong with the world, like it's like you asking for it. Like, but I don't know how to say it. What you mean? Like we want black people to have more things? Yep. You saying that we want how can I say this where they saying it to you, bro? Like what they say like I'm just trying to stay off certain subjects, but I'm just saying like we want uh fruitcake for Christmas? Hey, hey, bro. I mean that pastry with all those little gelatin things in it at Christmas time with the bread is like dough or hard cake or I don't like that, bro. You gotta say this stuff because some people want to get involved in stuff. They want like their brains is tuned to not to hearing things they don't like. Man, this stuff foolish. What about you, Wayne? You hear things you don't like? Yeah, things I told myself you were saying. It was some and a lot of things I didn't like it, but I thought about it like, man, I'm telling myself what you saying, right? Like, and I'm wondering, y'all educate loved ones of mine that I love. Get your own business, or what? Get the bag or whatever. You ain't gonna never have no positive all the above. So you ain't, if you don't, and when you do, then positive will run all over you. And man, I'm good, man. This foolish game y'all playing want me to play it, and I'm telling myself what you saying, like, and I think I will be what I am and what I came to be. Truth that I am, it is true. I don't know how to say it to you because it's not in English. You feel telling you when you say tree, a tree supposed to pop out your mouth. I really think it's that simple. When you say sun, the sun supposed to rise even at nighttime. When you say moon, the moon supposed to rise now when you saying it. If you say just like when you go to the bathroom, when you say it, when you say it out your mouth, it should be. But when you say bobcat, a bobcat should pop out your mouth. When you say that's what I'm saying. So you know that these languages is not it's not it's not what that tree is, man. It's not. We call it coconut tree. That's what we call it. But that's not a coconut tree. Because a coconut tree supposed to pop out your mouth when you say it. Because that's the word. Like people should pop out your mouth. Just say it, people. Y'all don't feel that this makes sense? Well, see, when you say it makes sense, right? Is that y'all don't feel it? We call you we call you born on your birthday. That's what we call you. Like what? I can't say it in the language because I'm not saying it in English. It sounds like English though, right? Yeah. But what if your birthday is something greater than what I'm saying? Like, what if your birthday is it was called something greater? Like, just let's just use that, right? Like, what if your birthday was called something greater? You'll have a whole different way of looking at it. So I feel can't no one title your birthday. That's what we call you. You kind of get what I'm saying now? Truth in your face. And it ain't no way I can say truth is in your face. I'm saying it though. I'm saying it, but I don't know if that's your face. Is it? Wayne, I would think I would too, but I can, I mean, I don't know if I'm saying it. I can see it's in my face. And from what I'm saying, I don't see now. I could find tree in that tree. I could find some branches without cutting them or putting them in the order I want to see the word tree. I can look in that bark and find tree. They call it graffiti, right? So I can look in that bark of the tree and find the word tree in English. Anyway, I can also find duck and dog in that tree. Bite you, um, transformer, um, you feel? president. Like, I can find every word that's in that book. We call it a dictionary or encyclopedia, whatever, whichever version y'all could choose. I can find the Bible in that tree, and it lives, where it's written in all languages in the grass fields of your grass fields. All books is written in that grass right now. I could point it out. To me, you can see it. You just want to keep it, not you, it- or you want to keep it perfectly English looking. Like you act like you don't read graffiti all your life. Call it logos, and you acting like you ain't reading graffiti already all your life. And so if you can read graffiti, then you can read graffiti on in the graph, right, in the grass, literally. It just they gonna call you lame or something. I don't know. I don't know why y'all ain't reading it. I don't know. I don't know why y'all not reading. And dang, everything we saying in any book already written in this grass. Yep. Before English ever existed. Telling man, God, man, he got a way of showing you. We call him God out here. He got a way of showing us how how you can be what real foolishness really is on grand levels, like levels that until you realize it yourself, like, damn man, this grand level foolishness. Like, like you mean to tell me everyone, like Ebony, all that, bro, all that. You know how some people they can take dust on a car and make a picture out of the dust. And where it's like, hey, it's a picture of a dog in that dust. Like, you feel me? And it was already there. He just scraped away the parts. He scraped away the parts so you could see it. It's just like when you carve out your name in the little wood shop class in school, like you carve your name out. It was already in that wood. You just carved it out so we could see it. So the Bible is on that wood, like that wood that you carved out, whatever. That the Bible written in that wood. You just, I need to carve it out so you can see. Ebony magazine, a dog, like when you realize, like man, he already done wrote everything we said. Yep. You know, how it sound like people passing gas when they slide the chair on the floor. Yeah, I think most people probably do. Okay, so that chair can talk to you in English. Nah, I'm telling you, man. You see, they call it scratching on the record pad. They call it mixing. They already tingling your ears with stuff where you where if you heard it by itself or where they got it for you, like, hey man, they got this from a tough. Wait, I know the hood and a car tire screeching. They got this shit from. Hey, I'm telling you, it's just like when you talking. It's the same thing. It's like when you talking, you making music, but most people don't like. Nah, one guy was like, nah, no, it ain't. I'm like, bro, this is a song, bro. It's just that it sucks, bro. That's why we ain't dancing. Why you think we ain't dancing when we talk? Like, because it ain't no song. It is, bro. It's just that the song sucks, right? Like, man, you can prove it to yourself through your rap music and your R&Bs, and you can prove it to yourself that you could take these words and make a song out of it, and you'll be moving. So why when we talking, you not dancing? because it sucks. I'm saying it the way you talk. But Lane gonna be able to tell us all about lame shit, huh? Telling you, man, when you stay lame and you stay over there, you realize what lame really is. And I can't say it's something to be running from. I can't. I can't. I mean, I'm good, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I wouldn't be able to see this stuff trying to be up there with the Jones, trying to be with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? That's why these videos be like this. They ain't gonna never be like y'all video. Never. Man, I'm just doing this for the ones that can hear. Um, One day, my loved ones gonna come by. It ain't for everyone. It's for those that can hear. And to me, you won't have to come back. Most people don't have. Once they get the message, like, man, that ain't true for my face. Like, Wayne don't exist. Like, I mean, he do on YouTube. His character name Wayne on YouTube. Like, you feel me? I mean, I'm here. I love you, but it's like it is outer space shit for real, bro. Like, where they say, well, science fiction has been made science fact. Where they telling me like, Wayne, you is on your space, your space, an area of movement and experiencing life, and you're transmitting a trans. What's the other word they would use? Telegraphing. You're telegraphing messages across waves of internet wiring. Well, you can say it the way they say it, bro. Like, dang, this the same. Yeah, man, this what it is, bro. Like your cell phone, beam me up, Scotty. Like same thing. From space to space, people thinking they on something cold. We call it Earth. They think, Wayne, don't be like that. Some people think you being what they call it, boastful. Okay, I don't want to feel or act like I'm or thinking anyone to think I am. I'm just like, man, y'all, hey, you in your senses, like you in your eyesight or smell or touch or hearing, sight. You in your mama's eyesight. I know it's gonna be kind of eerie to some to come to this, and it's what they already know, but they educated, and their truth is covered over with a language, and they can't hear it no more because ain't no one saying it, because it's not in no language that man can speak. So what's all this for? And the Bible and the dictionary and all this stuff. Well, to me, bro, I can't tell you because you feel what you feel. Period. And it's gonna be a bunch of hotchwash to some of you anyway. I already know. But when I came understand how to spell, or when you come understand how to spell, no matter what language you talk, or I feel that you're talking, or I think I'm talking. But I mean, I gotta talk to multiple people, bro. Lord knows. And to me, I came under spells, or you did, or you did. Um, and you want to get back to truth because your truth, I feel, my truth or yours is covered over with something called a language, and you cannot hear it, or I can't, or they don't want to hear it, um, because it's covered over with the language you think you know, which is you understand how to spell. Say it, and you can't hear it. I mean, so when you go to the Bible, to me, can't say for you. And then you hear truth, like when you're seeing truth, you're hearing truth. And I'm not being no puzzle Dr. Seuss parable speaking. I'm really literally talking to you. When you hear something, you are seeing it. And when you seeing something, you are reading. So when you hear literal truth and and you know it's true to be true, and but yet it's like it's a halt right there because the rest of your truth in English. But when you go to the Bible and you start going through the steps of the light and the grass and the beast of the field, and you start going through those steps in English or the language you feel you in, and you start taking those steps to the truth you already know, then you it'll open, well, it'll close your eyes. It'll close your eyes to any false, um, to any way of speaking a lie to yourself. Now, what I mean, it'll stop any way of anyone ever being able to lie in your language you think you know. Again, you can't recognize. I can't say here. You won't be able to recognize lies no more because truth is in your face. So no one can ever be late. You that time thing. You understand how to tell time easy. I'm telling they talk to you just like this. Like you understand how to tell time. Yeah. Okay. So due to you know how to you understand how to tell time, someone can be late and you can feel they lied to you. No one can no one can lie to you. You lying to yourself because lies are not in no language. Like if you can't say a tree pop out your mouth, then you can't lie out your mouth. But I know most people ain't gonna get it because they want lies. They It's amazing when you see how you under spells, right? For real. And they want lies. So they told themselves that what you're saying is a lie. So they want that because they telling themselves what anyone's saying, period. They telling themselves this tone, the way you ordered these letters, um, and put them together to make something called words and sentences, I feel is a lot easier, which is you understand how to spell, right? Yeah, okay. Like you understand how to spell. Because I said the other way, people and they don't even want to they want to plain out ignore it. When you say you understand how to spell, yeah. Like it's like you got an answer now. You got a response. I say you understand, you just sit there. Or somebody you say, no, I'm not. Or and some people be like, so yeah. We all know that it's there. But still, when I hear something, my feelings are still going to be say, what? Yeah, we're hearing it. We know that we understand how to spell and the spells are real and it's there. But when I hear someone saying something I can spell, I'm still going to have my feelings hurt. I'm still going to do it. Oh yeah, man, whatever. You won't you want lies. Like you folks just sad, really like, dang man. I'm telling you, like, man, when you look at it, you like, this is my tone. I'm telling this man is not lying to us. It's just that he's lame and we can't hear him. I know. But my tones is being mixed up out your mouth, Wayne, in a way that I don't appreciate. I don't get what you're saying, or I kind of do, or yeah, I hear you, bro. Or how who you know many people, right? Different people, and and I'm telling myself what you saying, like anyone, like. saying my whole life, like, yep, you don't feel it? I don't know how y'all don't feel it. It's like you're playing what they call musical chairs. You're playing musical chairs all your life, and those brothers and sisters on the side of the road reaching for dollars to do something called survive. It's to a lot of you, it's just not there. And those great great grandmas that don't know, and great grandfathers that don't know English, that don't know what you saying in your new age modern day speech, millennials, and like, how you gonna tell your great grandma about some millennials? Like, what is you saying? Like, even to me, like, what you saying, right? Like, what are you saying? So how you gonna explain this stuff to people that don't know how to read, that don't comprehend English, even though they talk it? A lot of them. It's a whole bunch of them. It's a whole bunch of people don't know nice means stupid. It's a whole bunch of people don't know nice means ignorance, and ignorance is sin. It's a whole bunch of people that don't think they in sin, and they want it. They want nice. They can't imagine, man. These rich people, they offering all these nice opportunities and nice moments in life and nice cars and nice shoes, and they really plain out just telling us that these things are nice. Yep, I'm telling you, when you look at it, you realize, man, I can't even really get mad at these people, huh? Nope, because these are entertainers. Can I tame you? What? What you mean? Like tame, tame means to hold. What you mean, like a hug? Some people probably let me get a hug, right? But tame means to hold. Can I enter hug you? Can I enter hold you? So entertainers, they're enter holding. They plan for a cast. They all go together. They plan for a cast, right? They're in a cast or a form. When you fill out a form, you fill out a cast on your cousin's sprained wrist, right? You fill out a form, you fill out a cast. So entertainers are filling out a form or a cast. Man, it's stuff in your face. Like, it's like they got lawyers, huh? Yeah. And it's like they just know to tell you that it's junk food. It's like don't lie to them. Like, don't, just tell them we're entertaining. Like, just tell them, right? But people still running around. That's why, man. That's why you could say we in the synagogue. We marrying and drinking and giving gifts in marriage, and like, you can say we really doing that stuff. Think evil day and night. When the days of Noah upon us, and the entertainers won't. I can't even say won't, man. It's only one character. It's that TV. The TV want you to get a bag, get something with your ain't got your daddy face on it, but man, what else, man? The world evil. I see why the scriptures say friends of the world is enemies of God. Cause they want, no matter which, if you can claim to be a race or something, to to get something with someone else face on it that you never met, for one. It ain't your daddy. Um, like this, like the main key to that. I'm like, man, that ain't your daddy on that, man. Like, who is that? Like, you know who that is? That's such and such. It's in Chandra. Um, whatever, bruh. And you saying you don't? Not saying you saying, but you met him before? No, no one like today met him. Oh, mm-mm, mm-mm, you know where he going? He in the world, not of the world. You know where he going, man? Mm-mm. I don't know, bro. It ain't no one there to go. I'm telling you my response to my own question. It ain't no one there to go anywhere. It's paint. Can't imagine that these talismans, like these some kind of talismans or something. Hint, wink, wink. You see it. Well, unless it's just a whole bunch of ain't nothing but the falling on TV, right? And I guess they gave the lanes the opportunity to come on the internet and tell some stuff. And possibly everybody on YouTube the falling. Who knows? Hold on, somebody left a message. Somebody might can hear me. I know grandma, she be talking to me like she can't hear me sometimes. Um, yeah, because they caused them to be so. Or yeah, I want people to be understand how to spell, no matter your level of status, right? Don't matter, no matter how many dollars you got. Rich ain't how many dollars you got anyway, right? Rich ain't got nothing to do with dollars. Rich is ritual, and rich people do ritual. Dollars for poor people. And all you gotta do is understand how to spell. It don't matter the level, like the class, whatever. But what about them people that work and man, whatever, man. You saying they work at like Lowe's and they talk some kind of Russian language or something? Man, whatever. The language is their money talks. They tell you money talks. They tell you like, cause it's paint, man. It ain't nothing there. Like it ain't no man there, man. Ain't no man on that dog. I mean that paper. I mean that tree. Part of trees or linen fabrics, linen plants or whatever. Cannabis. Who knows? Ain't no man on there, bro. You probably wouldn't be able to put. Not you probably. You would be able to put it in your pocket if it was a man on there. It's paint. Cause if you're in the world, you ain't never had no money in your pocket. You got dollars, which are talismans, which is for rituals. But I know people like, man, ain't no way they telling us. Well, you probably the one that's acting like that so you other people can't hear it. Who knows? I don't know. But to me, they literally talking. You want to know how to speak? You understand how to speak? They literally talking the way they talk. So it ain't no when you worshiping Satan, it ain't no like you ain't lying. Do you like entertainment? Most of you, yes. Do you understand how to spell? Yes. Um, you feel you need a license for certain? Yes. Well, according to what they saying to you, we're saying it to you. Like, right? We say, like, it is like, man, they saying it. They saying it, bro. They saying what? It's junk food. Like, yeah, it's cliche. It's it's cute. Like, there's no way that junk food is junk food. Like, can you imagine saying that to people that know about junk food and eat it? Some know about it but don't eat it. But can you imagine telling them that it's junk food, but it's not junk food? Like, can you imagine that? Like, to me, they gonna look at you like you crazy, like you don't know you eating junk food, like you don't know. How can you have unlimited food? Mm, something called recycle, right? It's amazing how they put this stuff up on you, right? Sneak it up on you. Not even sneak it, put it in your face. But when you wake up, like, man, they didn't snuck this stuff up on me. They didn't sneak, man. It's like they wanted to be right in your face, right? The day is the eye. They wanted to be right in your face. Day is the eye on the back of the dollar. That's day. It's the eye. Though there's no eye on the back of that dollar. But it's the eye is the day. Paintings go with cameras. Cameras go with uh, photos. Photos go with moving picture cameras. So paintings where it's a false light inside of the paint, it's a false light um, assumption in that painting or on it, or it's paint manipulated to look like light shining on someone's face, which is a photo, which is moving pictures, and there's no life in it, and there's no one there. It's paint mixed together. Magic. For those that can hear, man, you seeing paint, and it looked like something called Elvis or something like whatever Michael Jackson monkey called the name, whatever. Jet magazine, like it got a picture of something called Diana Ross on it, and and it ain't nothing there. It's just paint manipulated in certain places. What they call they'll make them famous. They'll make you famous, and they'll print out these paintings, and people think they think they see something called Jay Z on the TV. They think they can see that paint. Or the guy seeing cartoons going in his refrigerator, something. Cartoon characters going inside his refrigerator. So I'm just wondering when these folks talking all this rich talk, how they gonna talk to people that don't comprehend them, and people that talking about words from the Bible, from the Greek or the Hebrew, or like how you gonna talk to people that don't even know what you saying in English? What about them? The people that can't hear. What's the miracle for them? Only Jesus can perform, right? Only the Son of God can provide the hearing for the one that can't hear and the sight of the one that can't see and the one that can't speak. And they all will speak, see, and hear. Because truth is in their face. Well, I think I'm about to close this one. I'm just giving this message to those that can hear and putting it there so that those that can hear in the cut. They're not in the cut, they in the cut. They in the cut. How y'all gonna talk to those people that don't comprehend you? And y'all try to say something wrong with them because they didn't learn English or any language, or because they could talk it but they don't know what they saying. I say you show them how they understand how to spell and how it's done covered over their whole life, and they can't hear truth anymore because it's covered up with a language, and they can't hear it because they nobody saying it. They say truth stranger than what they say truth stranger than fiction or something. Well, it is like you the only one that ever. I am the only one that think I know about some dang on fiction. And can't no movie and no book that no man wrote tell you what you are, and no language from your mouth. We call you, well, I call you the sons of God, but we call you people, them, they, the one they call God. That's what we call them out here. Y'all have a good night. I love you. Great light.